I sure should. I sure should. All right. If anyone is waiting for the tube, it's on. Cool. All right. You turn it off just for you. All right. So, the reason I can't dilly and I can't dally is because I've not really thought about fantasy at all. So let me show you. This is my current team. We got 4 budget in the bank from a bonus budget. And we have 3 transfers to work with. But who? Hey, Reeb. Good morning, YouTube. Thoughts on Infected, Wimone, Rocket, Gala, UV. Yeah, I mean, I think... Yeah, I was on the tree train. Fucking tree train. The important thing to note is because you're going to have more transfers between this weekend of playoffs and next weekend of playoffs. The doubles are really erratic. During regular season, it was obvious who had doubles. You just look at the schedule and see who is playing twice. On this one, you have to sort of gamble. Because this weekend, we're going to get... Oh, God, I can't even draw. I changed my sensitivity. Feels too high. Too low? Just right. I've Goldilocks it. All right. These 4 games, right? Which mean 2 teams are going to go down in that order. So it becomes a... In many ways, the optimal is like to lose a close game here and then go smash a team down here, you know? Which means for EMEA, Virtus Pro and Twisted Minds look like they could be the real high value players. And over in North America, if we go to playoffs, I mean, Nightmare could still be decent, actually. And maybe SSG versus GK. But the problem with that is to get the correct players for that, you have to correctly predict who is going to win out of Twisted Minds and Virtus Pro, and who is going to win out of Space Station and GK. Which is tough. So, you're saying Vegas to CJ, Tree to one of those, and then Hitori to Cuffer or Ice. Do I have the budget for that? That's a big question, because you're 100% right. The people I'm like most keen to get rid of, I think, are Shockwave and Hitori are the easy ones to ditch, right? That feels obvious. Do you ever make dinner and then regret that you wore a white shirt? Like a white shirt with curry and naan bread? It's just asking for trouble, right? Asking for trouble. If you see me if you see me pop out and change my top, we all know what happened. Every time I go out, oh fuck. Do you think TVNT stands for tried vegetables, no thanks? Yeah. As far as I know, that's accurate. Homosexual, yeah. Genji beat VP. I knew it. Another case solved by Detective Homosexual. Sounds like a shit Netflix show, doesn't it? This week on Detective Homosexual. Is he a detective who finds homosexuals or a detective who is homosexual? Those 2 shows would have very different vibes. Hi, Larpa37. Both? Wait, okay, follow me with this. If he did both, is that not basically just Blade Runner? Except we're replacing robots with homosexuals. High Tuesdays are fun. I mean, this has been, guys, we are off to such a productive start. We've already successfully written a spin-off of Blade Runner, and we've not even been live half an hour yet. So this is, honestly, it's one of our best starts. To gaze stream of Electric Sheep. Exactly. Exactly. It's an important question. Guys, I worry we're off topic, and we've not gotten any closer to solving my fantasy. Let me take an outrageously big mouthful of food. So I think keep Tree, ditch Vega. Because I think Vega's not really going to play as much. I mean, he's not going to play as much Wu Yang anymore. RuPaul said in his interview, I think they're very much off Nat comp. Hold on, I'm just opening my door. I need more airflow. And Team Liquid, I think, are pretty likely just to win their game, right? So we only get one game this week. So I think Vega out feels reasonable. CJ is the king of the big scores and potentially has a double. So getting CJ in feels like a big priority. The problem is that kind of eats up my budget because I lost money on Shockwave. Bloody Shockwave. I think keep Fixer. I'm keep Fixer build. You think better off having UV? Oh, it said something just disconnected. Can you still hear me and everything? It seems you can. That's why I don't use white t-shirts. Sorry, Reba, just saw that, yeah. I'm dropping Tree since he's a terrorist. Yeah, I've seen a lot of terrorist accusations going Tree's way recently. I mean, the problem with Fixer and Vega, it's kind of this. They have the same downsides, right? My big problem with all of this is who the fuck do I sign on tank, right? Because I've not got a lot of money, which means maybe CJ is just not possible. You think PK? How much is PK? 21? Let's have a look. How has PK done when they played the big boys? He got 14 against Space Station, 2 against GK. Oh wait, is that last? Maybe that's the last one. He got 15 against Liquid. Free transfers next week as well. I don't hate the idea of Painkiller. But I also then need a DPS for 21. But does this mean, is Double Nightmare the answer? You know what I mean? I don't like it, you know? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, let's reset. All right. What if... Because someone said keep Shockwave. What if I keep... What tank do I want if I keep Shockwave? Ideally, honestly, I'd want Ice. Ideally, I would want Ice. Kutha? Does Kutha score well in these games? Like, 23.5 in 5 maps is kind of meh, right? Fuck. But the problem with Ice is I need to kill... Alright, let me keep cooking. And then who do I get? I have 46 for a backline. 46 for a backline. Ice will... Yeah, I mean, Ice can be just like, I get him, and I keep him. The problem is, do I trust Shockwave? He did get 30-odd points in a 5-mapper, which isn't crazy. It's not crazy. Oh, thank you, Steve. But it feels like there has to be a compromise somewhere in this. How much is simple? 23. I mean, I could get another 23. Is Zeb a total throw off any points for others? I mean, low key, if it's going to be Nightmare versus Sakura, which I think it will be, I feel like that's a pretty bad matchup for Sakura because it's just going to be a Zarya mirror, right? And Painkiller's just going to pull up on him. Astro a good shout. Isn't simple just better? Especially if there's going to be less Wu Yang now as well, right? Because Astro was playing a fair amount of it, actually. How do Kellex UV? Yeah. Yeah. And that almost feels like a waste of money. UV is mega nerfed, though. I mean, one thing to bear in mind, actually, important. I don't know if you guys watch the... yeah, we'll be doing giveaways between series in the playoffs. So, stay tuned. So normally, like, probably in between each series seems like a pretty good pace. Did UV farm on Kiri? I mean, I think what happens is UV just doesn't become worth the cost. Like, if I'm doing this, I would just go CJ and Kellex or something. Or I actually have 22, so I could go CJ and Admiral. But I don't feel great about Admiral. Loki could just... You know what? I really need one more budget. And I would probably... Oh, fuck. Stupid price changes. I mean, it's like a Lep or Kellex type angle, isn't it? Also, can we slow it down for a second and just say, wait, is it possible I'm just crazy to keep Shockwave? But where does the money go? Where does the money go? Thank you, Kitty. 6666. I think you're right, but I think there's bigger pieces I need to change first. You know, because I had Hitori, I had Shockwave. And I think Tree will score well, and he's the sort of player I can just keep for the rest of playoffs. Sign Zodial? Fuck. There's no way I'm signing Zodial. It's so hard to justify. I mean, I think Genji will do well, but I think Genji will do well, but the problem is they play VP or Twisted Minds, right? Which is tough. Sorry, I'm still trying to eat. You know what I wish? I wish I knew who was going to play out of TVNT and KSA. Does anyone know? Is KSA? KSA and Yubi? Is KSA the answer? Oh, wait, did you BS lights? 100% TV&T? All right. Wait. Let me cook. All right. That doesn't really help all that much, does it? That's just changed my budget to 20. Which just feels like I'm back in the sine shockwave fucking problem. Like, how does this feel? Can I get Kuffer, though? Yeah, I feel like Kuffer's not a big point scorer, though. On chat, Soul Scissors will play tomorrow, put him in. No. Hi, Nix Astria. How do you feel about Zodial? Then lets me stack all the other spots. It's not the craziest. I feel like if you need budget, I don't know, like a vision support, I don't think is crazy. Thank you, Light. It's Quartz. Come on, it's got to be Quartz. I keep getting. Do you guys keep hearing like a disconnected or something disconnected sound? Can you still hear me fine? It's a bit weird, but everything seems okay. All right. What if Skyle is the answer? Yeah, I was cleaning my desk earlier, so I want to check I've not actually knocked anything loose. Luke? I was half considering Luke. Alright, let's do something crazier then. Because Luke also opens up budget, right? Oh, let's get myself DPS. Fuck, am I really trusting Luke? He got 2.5 versus SSG. He got 21.5 versus Liquid. Because then, what I'm thinking, if I get Luke, and then I get Ice, and then how am I looking budget-wise? Right, I need to kill, but then, because then I can kill Shockwave, I go Ice, and then I've got 23 budget for a DPS. Right? Has this opened it up? Maybe this has opened it up, right? So my options are like Wamone, Quartz, Lethal, Lubda. I've already got Tree. Psycho, but yeah, I think people are right when they say Psycho's not going to play. Chronic, Rocket, Seeker. I guess what I need to think about as well is, does this transition well to next week? Backbone Gamble. I love Jamie, but he scores so few points. You think Hawk instead? But then who do I get on? If I get Hawk, I can't get Um, Kuffa Kev, Hawk Rocket. Yeah, but the only problem with Hawk Rocket is then I'm in Double Nightmare. And it feels like Double Nightmare can't be the answer, you know? Wait, can I afford Skyle? Oh, is this hot? This feels like such a hot take, no? Free trades for next week's. Kuffa on God. I'm not buying the Kuffa propaganda. Thank you, Jackaman. Vile Tootie, as we all know. Come on, Brian, mate. You've heard of Violet before. Thank you, though, Jack. Hawk, Kev, Rocket, Simple, Violet. Yeah, I really like that a lot. I like that a lot. I mean, I guess I'm sort of maybe eyeing up a similar one. I mean, I feel like Kuffa's just never scored particularly well. Even in close games, he's never like the big returner. Yeah, I agree. That's why I was considering Skyo. I think you're 100% right, Gabri. I think he's the better. It's kind of similar to the Luke one, though, right? And you know what? If I'm doing that, I should just get Luke. Fuck it. If I get Luke, and then I can get 22 DPS. Lethal, Psycho, Chronic. Does Chronic score well in these big games? He scores alright, I guess. He scores alright, doesn't he? If I just go Ice. What if I go Ice and a bigger DPS? What does Ice do in the big games? Did he play all 5 maps in TM versus Virtus Pro? Does anyone remember? Why don't I use OWTV to check? TM versus Virtus Pro. He played all 5 maps and got 33 points. Okay. I mean, it's not bad, is it? Yeah, exactly, Sono. That's what we're trying to min-max a little bit here. Because you want to... The ideal for this week would be a close loss in this game and then a win in this game. Which maybe is like Nightmare are probably on for that. And one of these two teams are. Bull got buffed, but I think it's like really small buff. Where's my fantasy gone? So I don't know. I'm a big Ice believer, and I just also feel like if I have Ice, I just get to keep him the entire time, you know? Like, how does this roster feel? I'm maybe in a Luke-shaped hole for next week. And I don't know if I have a great solution to my Luke-shaped hole. Yeah, OWCS drop should be on. Where do you go for next week, though? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, because I could go... Because the obvious place to go for support budget option would be like CommanderX, right? 21. But I'd need to free up one budget for that. And where would I free up one budget from? I mean, obviously I'll have free transfers again, so I can play around, can't I, you know? Get Haku? Come on, Abba. Come on. Do I agree with landed on Weibo? I maybe don't feel as strongly as young Landon does. But I think the principle of what he's saying is true, no? You look at that World Finals bracket, 100% you want that Weibo part of the bracket, right? You could go down to like Tree to Chronic or something, and then Luke to Kellex. Yeah, maybe that's it, right? And then this is just okay. Why Quartz? Because he's just the best, man. He's just the best. I think he's going to have close games. I think he's going to put up big scores. He's got like pretty good scores in a couple of these games. Maybe the Genji one's not a great example, but I also think that Genji game is a bit of an anomaly in terms of twisted performance. Hold on. What do you think support comps are going to be now? Probably just mostly Kiriko Lucio. I think Wu Yang isn't completely out, but I think mostly more Kiri Lucio now. Oh, catch you in a bit, San. Why not Lep? It's just budget constraints is the main thing. I think instead of doing full weekly recaps, yes, Wallagug, we did. We thought about doing match highlights. I know Overwatch Esports Asia do match highlights, so the idea would be if you ever watch like the NFL highlights or something, like we take a whole game and we turn it into like a 10-20 minute highlight. Because we thought that would be quite popular, a good way to engage and watch the games and still get a feel for them without having to dedicate an hour and a half per game or something like that. But the logistics were just not the logistics of how to make the videos, but the volume. The volume was a really tough bit to solve in terms of how we could keep up with the volume of games, really. So that was a little bit tricky. How do I feel about OWTV's influence on the scene so far? I feel like Fantasy has seen a lot of attention from the assumption. Is it W? Yeah, I feel like it's been well received so far. I think there's a lot of things I still want to add to it and improve. And stuff like this, but I think, you know, considering we sort of appeared out of nowhere at the start of September, I think we've made like a lot of good progress. I feel like with a commentary component, it could be really good. Yeah, I agree, Wallagug. I think it's like a really good idea for a product or like a companion product to OWCS. I just don't quite know how to. I just don't quite know how to make it work in a way that's sort of consistent and reliable. Maybe just either surprising or close games. Yeah, that was one thing we considered of just sort of cherry picking games. What Landon said was wild. I mean, Landon didn't hold back, did he? He didn't hold back. Also drinking Pepsi Max? Good choice. Is the new Uncoachable up on Spotify? No, we had a problem with the upload. If I guess people probably don't really know this, but there's actually slightly different versions of on the Spotify and on the YouTube. Not in terms of actual content, but one just doesn't have the front bit on it. So there's a problem with the upload. And low-key, it should be up there now, but I completely forgot about it until you mentioned it right now. So it'll be up there soon, real soon. Real soon. Thank you, Arne. Cheers. Nice cold cup of coffee. You got an iced latte on the go. You're just behind UV in the leaderboard. What do you think support comps are going to be? Like Kiri Lucio mostly. Kiri Lucio mostly. Yeah, I mean, I think the like with what Landon said. Oh, I said not cold. Oh, sorry, Andre, mate. I'm illiterate. Yeah, I'm excited to see the headshot perk. RuPaul was really bigging up the headshot perk quite a bit there. So I'm excited to see it. If we get a suitable map, maybe in Ilios, maybe Gibraltar or something. The thing is, I think if there's a week to have Luke, this might be the Luke week. And then I just go to like a Gala Kellex or something next week, potentially. And that feels kind of okay, right? That feels kind of okay. Thank you, Pereira. Appreciate it. I'm tempted to press the button. How are you able to afford multiple 20 plus players? So everyone got a budget increase at the end of regular season going into playoffs and +4. And also I've gained some money basically by some of the price changes. If you have a player that you bought at say 20 and then their price gets changed to 21, when you sell that player, you gain the extra point basically. So a few iterations of that throughout the season mean I've got essentially an inflated budget, which allows me to sort of stack the team quite a lot as we come in. Not as I think some people have even got even higher than me, but it gives me at least like a pretty good setup. Basically insider trading. Mate Jan, do you know how I wish I was doing insider trading. I purposefully never do my transfers before I do the price changes, partly so I can do them on stream, but partly so I don't have like I try and minimize the chance for bias as much as possible. But fuck me, when I sent that message to Toby to move Shockwave's price down, fuck. I just knew it was fucking me. Yeah, I think we see a reduction in cost for players generally. Yeah, I think obviously we're in the sort of final part of fantasy now. This week and next week are the last 2 weeks, but I think there's probably a few mistakes we've made, or a few things that we've done this iteration for stage 3 that I think have been worse than when we've done it previously. And I think price changes is one of them. I think the players there's been like an inflation problem, and I think if you were invested early, if you were a fucking Wolf of Wall Street with this, then you've really capitalized. You're now super rich, and now a lot of you have a luxury of choice and money to spend. If you were not in that, if you bought the penny stocks, then you've had the rug pulled beneath your feet, and it's probably actually really hard for you in playoffs. Because of the price increases. So I think what I've done what has happened as a result of having so many price changes is we've made it really competitive at the top, but really rubbish if you're just in the middle of the pack. What's the point of fantasy? Mostly for the fun of it. There is cash prizes for the top 5. There's a I remember somewhere. I think it's a £500 cash pool. That'll be split amongst the top 5 players of top 5 finishers. But mostly it's just for fun. Obviously, if you win money, you can win money, right? It's free to enter. But most people, I think, are really just playing for the love of the game. Do you think Vesta's going to play Mauga on some maps because Mauga gets buffed? Nah, I'd be really surprised if we see any Mauga. If anyone's going to play Mauga, it's going to be KSA, but I think probably not. And maybe not. I think KSA is going to play, but I'm not sure. So pinch of salt and all of that. My goal is to finish. Yeah, I mean, one of the things we want to add to fantasy is more ways to play in an engaging way, right? We want it to be exciting because I think a lot of people have done that, right? Where they basically set themselves these mini goals of I want to finish top 200, I want to finish 500, I want to be in top 1000, whatever it might be. LP means last points, so the points they scored in the last week of scoring. So I think what I want more of is like weekly winners and stuff. So even if you join late, say you join in week 4, right? You probably can't finish top 100 because everyone's already got a 4-week head start on you. But you could win week 5. You could have the best team in week 5 or something, you know? So I think a way to sort of gamify nose bits a little bit more or make nose parts of it more rewarding. To answer Malarkey's question, who asked about whether we would ever do it for Korea, the answer is we're trying to. It depends on a little bit of cooperation from Overwatch Esports Asia, but we have floated the idea and we're sort of pushing for it. There's a couple of avenues we're trying to explore, and if either of them work, then we can. And then we wouldn't merge Korea with EMEA in North America because the schedules are all a bit funky. But we just have like an own separate. You can play for Korea or you can play for EMEA in North America. You can make an extra transfer, but it will cost you 25 off your total score. I'm just getting proper, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I think something like that would be good, Ash. Like a sort of like track your finishes across seasons. Toby has all the data. Like we have all the data for those bits. It would just be getting a way to display it on the website, and that's useful. Sorry, there's one. In terms of the private leagues, yes, it's on the like to-do list. I don't know how easy it will be, or but yes, in short, we're gonna try at least because I think that'd be kind of cool, right? So then you and your friend, you could be in like the overall leaderboard as well, but then you and your friends could set up a bit of a mini league and see who wins, and maybe there's an option for us to do like a draft version of fantasy as opposed to just a budget-based version. Will Stockholm be in the same fantasy? So similar to Korea, we're currently having the conversation to see if we can do fantasy for Stockholm, but it would be a separate competition. So when playoffs for EMEA in North America end next weekend, that's the end of this fantasy. And if we can do it for Stockholm, cool, but it'll be a brand new competition, brand new prices, brand new teams. All of that. Thank you for the bois. Hey, Banda. Loverbois. Right. What time is it? We still got plenty of time. I've not pressed submit yet, have I? I've sat with it for a while. I think I'm just happy with it, Fuck it. I feel like I'm kind of off the pace, Like, I feel like I've fallen off. Hunter's fallen off, but not to the same degree I have. And Tomathan is rising to the top. So I think I'm just pressing submit. Get cover on God? I'm not listening. Wait, just double check because I've been messing around. Yep, all my budget spent. Transfers, no negatives. Getting that Rocket Gambit? No, Luke is the truth. Look at this guy. Now, this is the face of someone you can trust. Right? I think we all look at this face and we go like, yeah, I trust this guy with my life. So I think when I look into his eyes, I've got faith. Luke Mino robbed you at gunpoint. Yeah, and I presume you handed over all your stuff, right? Because you knew he wouldn't miss. All right. Should we... Let me do a little check on the leaderboard, see where I am. Fuck, 192nd. Luke, Funny Astro, Kuffer, Kevsa, Quartz, and budget left. Yeah, that's class, actually. That's class. I wish I could have had like a Kevsa or a Zero or something. On your mother, this Choi pick about to go nuclear. Fuck. Why would you do my mother like that? She's surely doomed, no? Spend more on supports and DPS. Yeah, it's kind of hard because I agree with you because the supports score the most points, but also the cheaper supports score the most points as well. If, like, you know, you get the best budget. Infected, Kevster, Rocket, Gala, Simple. Yeah, that feels really nice. I don't know about the Infected pick. Maybe there was... I feel like I would have gone Ice over Infected, personally. Kuffer, Rocket, Zera, Fixer, CJ. Fuck. That's a nice looking team, actually, isn't it? That's really nice. You must be near the top, Payback, with a team like that. Fuck. Fuck. Thanks, Herman. And thanks, Brian, for saying it with such gusto. Thank you, Sims, as well. Should be a good one tonight, shouldn't it? Hey, Gandalf, thank you very much for the 20 months as well. Who qualifies today? Liquid, SSG, Qadsiah, that one's easy, and Virtus Pro. All right, should we take... Who's at... Let's see at the top here. Thoughts on Infected, Wimone, Rocket, UV, Gala. Ondra, mate. I feel like you've been pushing Kuffer all afternoon. And you don't even have Kuffer in your own roster? This isn't updated. Yeah, I was responding to Ondra's. I can't do it myself, mate. Alright. I feel like, I don't know, mate. Feels like you're trying to help me under a bus. You got Tread as my tank in fantasy because of my poor financial decisions. It's never been so over. Shit. I mean, I don't know. Low-key, I think Genji are back, you know? Like, I know they're going to have to play Twisted Minds of Virtus Pro, but it's really not important. If anyone in EMEA upsets the big three, it's Genji. Peps won't do it, Vision won't do it. It will be Genji, if anyone. I think none of them will probably do it, but if anyone will, Genji will do it. I was speaking to Backbone earlier this week, and I don't know, he showed me a vision. He showed me a vision. So, I don't know. A biased vision? Nope. Just a cold hard fact, you know. I'm so pissed off Tomathan's doing so much better than me. Maybe we should just delete his. Should we just delete? Should we dock Tomathan points every time he doesn't release a YouTube video on time? That's probably fair, right? Yeah. Scroll down a little. Where am I looking? Are you here? Ooh, thank you, GoTick56. Oh, no. I can't trust it, GoTick. Oh, some of you shouldn't be trusted with money. Give them back when he releases VWC vid. It's coming, guys. I'm sure of it. A little more. It's weird when you speak like that. It's weird when you speak like that. Wait, let me hide this person's email. I don't want to accidentally dox them. I guess they kind of dox themselves. Anyone else major? I see Sardonic. Where's Ultra? Who else? Where's Ultraviolet and Wheats? Shout if you're thinking of anyone else famous as well. Ultraviolet, 318, not that great. Wheats, 295, not that great. Hey, Josons. Yes, it's on the list of features we want to add, basically, so you can have your own mini leagues and stuff. Check Tree. I feel like, did Tree stop doing it? He also, maybe he never started doing it. Oh, wait. Is Cat here by any chance? I'm looking for a cat. Let me know if as well. Not had a chance to get quotes, but maybe if or hold on. Whoa, thanks, Florin. Welcome back. What am I adding here? Finally. Okay. Did you see? Now, I should clarify, when I say did you see, I only read the tweet, I didn't interrogate the information at all. But did you see Perlo complaining about Ronaldo and saying he didn't really want him there in the team? Not to completely distract us with football, but did you see that? How's Dame Judi Dench doing? Not a chance to get together with quotes, but maybe if Cat or someone's around. Check Ice. Ice play it? Ice. Oh, here he is. Great job, Ice. I think I know what Ice is aiming for. Good job, Ice. Wanted to go with Psycho over Chronic? Yeah, no, 100% go Chronic over Psycho. For quotes for quotes for interviews now might be good for snipping. Red Thai curry for dinner? Yeah, I had a chicken. I have no idea how you say it. I just picked one of the nice looking ones off the shelf. Gashnek or something. No, season 6 doesn't minty leaves, but season 7 does. Hey, Stuckin. How's my day? It was pretty good. I did, what did I do today? I cleaned the house a bit. That was good. I went to the shops. That was good. Got some supplies for the weekend. Mostly snacks. But I'm happy with that. I recorded a couple of interview bits. Yeah, I smashed some quick play. I was going off on Winston. I've never been more back. And then I got all the videos and interviews ready for the weekend. Well, Saturdays. I assume it's a sort of Sundays, but Saturdays is all there. Stocked up on Pepsi Max, exactly. So yeah, I feel like I've had a pretty productive day. Pretty productive day. I've done the chores. I've done that. I recorded a couple of bits for a video project we're working on as well, which was really nice. So I got to speak to some of the, well, I guess not to spoil the project too much, but We got to speak to some of the Korean coaches as well, which was pretty good. When I see me show up, it's the opposite, Harold. I'm like the break in case of emergency, like break glass in case of emergency. Hey, Ren and Farah, you all good? Up bright and early. Can I get 3 more budget for this week? I forgot to play last week. No homosexual. Match schedule. Let me go. These four today. So starting with Qadsiah Vision, then VPTM, then Liquid Nightmare. Honestly, the first game is probably the worst game of the lot, you know? It's the but the other 3 I think all have a bit good. Like I feel like there's a real chance this Team Liquid Nightmare game is way closer than either team will want it to be. But we're about 20 minutes out now. So I think I'm going to go get a drink. And then maybe we do a bit of a giveaway. Yeah? Yeah? All right. All right. I'll play you an advert when I'm away. Do you want to watch, actually, when I'm away? Did you guys see the new highlights? I kind of want to... I know it will autoplay. Do you want me to... I'll leave you with the NA ones. The NA ones were kind of fucking... These kind of fucking chopped, as I believe people say, right? I think I'm using that term right.
Your business
is don't play the advert. You'll get me fucking... I mean, in many ways, I'm actually paying myself by watching this advert. But YouTube hates it when you use copyrighted video and content, so I'm just trying to hide it. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Let me full screen this. Enjoy. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and then we can do a giveaway. All right? All right. Enjoy this, though. Divinity made it. It's really fucking cool.
Actually, trying to go for the Tracer of all people. Primal Rage for Astro distracts the backline of Extinction for a time being, but the rally in the front is going to be good to help survive, although King goes down. What a stick from Ryan too! A triple for Ryan! A triple and a cap. Ryan with 4 kills in the fight, chasing for the 5th. Ryan gets a 5k, and Team Z off the back of that secure themselves a spot in the playoffs and eliminate Extinction. Kills here. Infected is going dangerously low, and the Infected ends up going down. A couple of meters to go now with Sakura nearing ults, but Tree is trying to take over the game. A double kill for the Sojourn, almost a triple two. Ends up sliding away. Vega ends up falling, and her
what madness was.
Tree needs to be stopped. Zeb's grab is huge, and Sakura have done it. An unbelievable comeback as they take Esperanza.
Then the Tree montage to cap it off. Fuck's sake, Tree! Oh. All right, give that video some love, because I feel like these highlights that we make they're criminally underviewed. The standard is so high that the editors are putting out with every week, and I think they're criminally underviewed. So give that some love, some likes, some stuff, boost the algorithm and all of that. All right. Where's the wheel? Wait, I think I've got an updated wheel. All right. Jesus, there's a lot of prizes on here, no? Jesus, there's a lot of prizes. Fuck. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Reflex. We've been spinning MCD, and he's dizzy. He's dizzy and he needs a rest. But Smashy, we can always spin Smashy. All right, where are my marbles? Marbles. Thank you, Trueblade.
Hi, Commander. Would you rather be the greatest Overwatch player of all time but you can only play ranked, or be a pro but never win a tournament ever?
Pro, never win a tournament ever. Easy. Easy.
12 months, wow.
Wow. Thank you, Six String. But yeah, I think 100% would rather be a pro, because you still get all the benefits. One, you can make a living, right? So that'd still be good. And competing at the tournaments, even if you don't win, still a great experience. You know, like on London, we never won anything. But what a 2 years that was. We forget about, just don't talk about season 4. But what a 2 years it was after season 4. Shanghai Dragons 2018? Fuck, no, you can't. That's changing the rules. That's changing the rules. All right. Did I load marbles? Oh, you can't see it. There we go. Where's the smash spin emote? Shit. Get on it. Get on it. Wait, I've not even picked for race yet. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, fuck. It's just alienated, isn't it? Every time? It's just alienated every time. Wait! Ooh. I had a thought, but, you know. Alright, you guys know what to do. Exclamation mark, play, if you want to play. The rules are simple. You win the race, you get a chance to spin the wheel. You spin the smash wheel, and you get to choose. You get to choose your prize. You might win 1,000 Overwatch coins. You might win an OWCS mega bundle, or you might win a timeout. There's a billion prizes, so we've got a lot of stuff to give away, so get involved. I'm putting 60 seconds on the clock now. So exclamation mark play if you want to play. Does someone have the link to the mega bundles as well? Oh, wait, I know what I should do. I should just use the graphic that Panda made us. All right. These are the, when it says OWCS bundle, this is what you get. So in each bundle, you get 9 skins, 3 teams, okay? 3 teams each. All right, 30 seconds left if you want to play. Can we get the Preds going? Yeah, we can get the Preds going. We're close enough. We're close enough, I reckon. All right. Oh, God. All right, so if you've not played Alienated before, I think a lot of you have. But if you've not played Alienated before, it's pretty simple. Choice of right or left, you go right or left. Few speed boosts, few bumpers. Then you got to get through the cornfield. If you're out of the cornfield first, you are king of the corn, and you have a great chance at winning. And then another choice of right or left, and you got to get into the sliding victory box, okay? So keep your eyes on the ball. Let me see if I can move my camera out of the way so you can see the kill feed. I'll go over here. I'm going top left. I don't normally go top left, but I'm going top left. All right. All right, first speed boost. Preds are open as well if you want to pred for the first game. Bill, NYE, the heavy weapons guy. What a great name. Hope you win, Bill. I'm rooting for you. I'm such a sucker for anything TF2. Few people taking a leap of faith. A few people taking a leap to their death. Anyone going to land it? Heart render here isn't. This is a ghost spawn. This is our previous best time. As you can see, no one that close. But actually, whoa, jump 72,005. Off to a great start. Huge lead over everyone else. And I think Jomp is going to be the king of the corn. Early lead, a massive lead as well. Straight through the bales of hay as well. Choice of right or left, and they have chosen left. They have to go through the speed boost, round the corner, round the loop, across these bumpers, and most importantly, they have to time it right into the bottom here. But Jomp is going to have a pretty clear stretch here. No chance of abductions, nothing like that. Now Jomp coming round this final corner. Huge opportunity here to be the first one to spin smash. Round the bend. Round and round and round. Just got to avoid these bumpers. Wait, no, don't kidnap John. Don't kidnap John. I think he's got through. He's avoided abduction. He's avoided abduction. He's a little bit slow on the bumpers, but now he's going to take the speed boost. Or maybe he's not. I think he maybe didn't get too much of a speed boost, but now it's all about timing for John. Just to land it. John. Oh, he's nailed it, hasn't he? It's an absolute masterclass from Jomp here. Worthy winner of the first chance. What a great race. Beautiful here. Few people chasing up. Have overshot it, actually. Bumblebee off the rim as well. Six string also missing it. Everyone is missing. Finally, a few people close it out. Zeldris, Magic Manx, Juby, Many Days Late. Stuck in 2010. Ilsade. Vox 5k, Circles, and Zero Lapras. Closing it out. I think everyone's going to get in here, or at least have a chance. Whoa! Where's Felix going? Oh, Yuri. Yuri has been abducted as well. Bad news. And now Cocyep. Oh, wait, Boundless Bread? Oh my god, these aliens are ruthless. Boundless Bread, so slow, the aliens have just taken him. All right. Jomp, ready to go. Are you ready, Jomp? Is it Jompy or Jomp? I kind of like saying Jomp. Show me a sign, Jomp, and we can spin smash for a prize. John P? Okay. All right, are you ready to spin smash? So the way it works is if you win one of the OWCS bundles, we have 12 bundles in total, 4 of each. So if you win one of those, you get to pick which bundle you want. Obviously, a bit later down the line, we might only have certain ones left. But since you're first, if you get one of those, you do get to pick from any one you possibly want, all right? Time to spin smash. Oh, God. Oh, are we starting with a bundle? Oh, we're starting with a bundle. Easy for John P. Honestly, now when I say John P, all I can think of is Severance as well. All right, John, the choice is yours. Which one do you want? Let me show you. So you got Mega Bundle 1, 2, or 3. Let me get this right. 1 is Crazy Raccoon, Virtus Pro, and Zeta Division. 2 is Twisted Minds, Team Liquid, and SSG, so the North America one. And then 3 is... There's Falcons, Genji, and who am I forgetting? T1? That T1? I think that's T1. So choice is yours. Choice is yours. Let me get that first bundle. This one, the Crazy Raccoon, Virtus Pro, and Zeta Division. Excellent choice. Best bundle by far. Yeah, I feel like these... Yep. All right, John. We'll get one of the mods, either Trash Panda or Juby, will reach out and give you a code. And then you've got yourself a mega partner bundle. Not too bad. And deserved after that one as well. And for Bold Cat, we're about 10 minutes out, give or take. You have a team bundle from each of these, Luca. All right, let's remove that one as well. We can mark that off on the spreadsheet too to make sure we keep track of which packs we still have left. But all right, we'll be doing these throughout the stream as well. So obviously, if you're interested, hang around. And there's always more chances to win. But for now, we'll start getting ready because the games are starting soon. Playoffs are starting soon. And I feel like we haven't really even talked about it that much. All right, getting that closed. Let's get myself roughly back in position. I think that's about right. I should get the clean feed up as well, right? That seems like the sort of thing I should do out of respect. How do people... Can I get... I've not really been on YouTube much recently, but they've changed the UI, right? How are people feeling about this? I don't know if I'm a fan. Maybe I've just reached that point in my life where I'm just old and don't like change. But, I don't like it. They just stop messing with it. Fuck change. Yeah, I feel the same about, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, it was better when it was just a solid bar at the bottom, I feel like. What did they change? This bottom bit here, mainly. It used to just be like a sort of square black bar and then over the top of it. I don't know. I always feel with stuff like this, like especially at big companies, that it's so easy for them to just over-engineer it, basically. When you get in voice chat with Hunter. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Fuck, where is it? All right. Time to boot up TeamSpeak. Still the same for you? Yeah, mine didn't change until, like, the other day. Yeah, we're getting on TeamSpeak. Because if anyone was here last week, you might have heard us have some, problems with Discord. So we're going to circumvent them. Not on the Overwatch League, I don't have to use TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak's better than Discord. Discord voice, so overrated. Convenience, sure. But take me back to the times where I was just on TeamSpeak and Mumble with the boys. Those were the good old days. Discord just doesn't have, it just doesn't have the same glamour. I can't quite describe it, but it doesn't have the same glamour. And honestly, maybe it's just also the voice quality, right? Like Mumble voice quality, I think was the best. But they were all better than Discord. Mumble was so nostalgic. Yeah, I miss Skype. Did anyone... What was that thing called? Oh, what was it called? ICQ? Did anyone have... Is it ICQ? Did anyone have that? I remember having to use that for like a few scrims back in the day. This was like pre-TF2 maybe. I feel like if you used ICQ, it puts you in a certain age bracket. I'm glad someone remembers. Scribbling on MSN. I swear this came out last week as well, but do people remember Qadsiah too? Qadsiah was real vintage. I remember Qadsiah. Yeah, I remember Qadsiah when I first started, I guess, competing in video games. It was Star Wars Battlefront 2, like the original Star Wars Battlefront 2. I think we were on like Qadsiah and ICQ, Ventrilo for voice. Yeah. Now that's gaming. Holy unk. Yeah, mate. When a lot of you were just in the crib, I was out there topping the ESL ladder in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh, any banger games today? Plenty of banger games. And this first one is maybe our least banger. Qadsiah versus Team Vision. Team Vision have failed to punch up on every single occasion when they played one of the EMEA's big three. And I don't see any reason to believe that's going to change today. I think Qadsiah are going to make short work of Vision in this opening game, but there's plenty of good games afterwards. Let me put Smashy to the side. Stand over here for me, will you, Smash? If I go to playoffs, so we're also going to get the other upper bracket, which is Virtus Pro versus Twisted Minds. Last time this was a 3-2 win for Virtus Pro. I think this game is going to be mega. Lots of talk that UB is back. Virtus Pro do feel like they've really hit their stride with Ice now looking like a mainstay in the roster. Virtus Pro look like the most complete team, I think, in EMEA in terms of the variety of compositions they can play. But the top three in EMEA, whoever's better on the day will be better on the day, you know? Twisted Minds are coming off the back of a Saudi E-League victory over Qadsiah as well. So, lots of reasons for Twisted Minds to feel quite confident going into this one as well. So that one is going to come up after this Qadsiah Vision game. And then in North America, we got the same thing. We got these top two games as well. We got Team Liquid up against Nightmare, which... honestly, Team Liquid are favourites. You know, if you asked me for a score prediction, I'd tell you 3-1 Team Liquid. But I think Nightmare have a little bit more to them than, say, maybe Vision that we're going to see in EMEA. And then SSG versus Geeky. It was a banger last week. It feels like it's set up to be a banger this week. We're going to have to see how Geeky and maybe Ultraviolet in particular adapt to the Wu Yang nerfs. I think a combination of the Wu Yang nerfs and the fact that the Wu Yang... had some struggles, I think, in some of their key series towards the end of regular season. I mean, we are going to see a few different looks from Geeky. When's Uncoachable releasing on Spotify? I can probably do it tonight, actually, after the stream. I can do it tonight after the stream. There was a problem with the upload yesterday, as in, like, uploading the file. So it Alpha left it to upload. And then if anyone else uses YouTube or, like, publishes and stuff on that, sometimes when you're uploading stuff, the YouTube upload will just freeze for no reason, like if you swap the tab or something. So basically that happened, and then Alpha was out, so we didn't have access to it. So long story short, yeah, I can get it later tonight. Now Vision win this. All right, Aaron is a believer. Did you see Landon's OWTV interview? I sure did, DCP. Landon was not pulling any punches, was he? If you didn't see it, you can go check it out on OWTV now. Really insightful interview from Landon. Thank you always, BZ. I think you're right. Easy for Alcad. I could believe it. If you didn't see that one, Landon was holding no punches. Landon, you know, he was asked about losing. He was asked about losing against Twisted Minds, and he said, honestly, they were just cold. You know, they were cold, and they were denied getting their hoodies by the admins. So he thinks for Saudi E-League, purely a temperature gap. And honestly, you know what? Thank you, Lewis200, for the 4 months Prime. As someone who played with Landon, oh my god, did we have to get the thermostat right. If the thermostat was wrong on game day, Landon would fucking know. If Landon's cold, he's not going to play well. So you gotta keep your boy warm in this situation. You got to stock him up with hand warmers. You got to make sure the thermostat is right. So you need to get him warm. So you're too cold against Twisted Minds. This is Heat Theory? Yeah. So yeah, he also went in. We were asking him about the seeding going into Stockholm. I can show you that bracket while we wait as well. Because there's a few different things basically in terms of what seed you want to be. Where am I going? Upcoming World Finals. Oh, it's hard to see, but I think basically EMEA 2 goes here. EMEA 1 goes here, I believe. And EMEA 3 goes here. So basically, all the EMEA seeds, you go into a... Thanks for spinning Smashy. Yeah, EMEA 2 is good value, right? Because basically, the only way to avoid a Korean team in these first 2 rounds is to get second seed. So yeah, as KSA said, second seed is really important. At which point, Landon obviously asked about that, said the same thing. He really wants seed 2. He also said... Weibo are pretty awful at Overwatch and Leave should retire. So, you know, agree, disagree with that part of it. But I think one thing that everyone will agree with is this part of the bracket, this is actually where you want to be. And I think it's NA3 as well, right? I think actually, I'll use Liquipedia for this because their bracket has the seeding on it as well. But you can see it more easily on the Liquipedia bracket. World Finals. Yeah, so if you see here, basically this part of it, right? I think that's where you want to be. Leave Overwatch before it leaves him. So yeah, so honestly, and same with NA3 actually. NA3 is not a bad seed. Not a bad seed at all, NA3, honestly. So yeah, I thought when we were going to publish that one, I was like, Landon is going to ruffle a few feathers here. But you know how it is. You know how it is. Is Max online yet? Do I need to knock him? All right, hold on. Let me just knock young Max. Nah, he's here. He's here. I see his stream online. The knock has been sent. Initial opinions on the patch notes? Minor. I don't expect us to shift the meta all that much. The most impactful part of the patch notes, at least on paper, seems to be the Wu Yang nerfs. Makes him more killable with that lower HP. So I think we'll see less Wu Yang. I think especially GK's Lucio Wu Yang backline, I think that is going to be mostly dead, maybe outside some ban situations. I think RuPaul, if you saw his interview, I think you would have been... he talks about how he thought the patch was actually pretty impactful when he thinks Ana is really strong now, especially on those sort of maps where you play Ana anyway, you know, the Gibraltar type ones. So I think there is a chance that that one is maybe the second biggest change. Thank you, Zeus, for the 20 months. What have they buffed ball? It's fun to roll around. All right, looks like we're getting into it. I'm sure Max will be here sooner or later. I don't think, yeah, people are talking about Juno and Mauga and everything like this. People tweeting about that, like, I think that's a grow up. I think that's grow up. I don't think we're going to see a Mauga Juno meta. Those are just people desperate for engagement on Twitter. Overreaction merchants. All right, Vision against Al Qadsiah here. Map number 1 will be Lijiang Tower, picked by Al Qadsiah as the higher seed. They have banned Farah immediately with this, and Vision have banned Mauga. So maybe, or maybe I spoke too soon and there is some Mauga. But I think if anyone's going to play Mauga, it would be EMEA, and it would probably be KSA, then Ziad maybe second. But look at this. KSA saying you Mauga's bad. Let it go. If KSA saying it's bad, then it's bad. Thank you, Narcoma, as well for the tier 1. And we're off. The playoffs in EMEA begin. TP onto point for Qadsiah here with checkmate on the sim, as we see so often. Tamara's actually starting and sticking the Doomfist in all of this. Doom, Echo, Sojin, Kiri, Lucio. So, obviously they're anticipating the sim here. Doom has a very good matchup into the sim. A chance to interrupt a lot of these TPs, lots of it. But Tamara's just been locked up, trying to block on the high ground. And this is a disaster start for Vision. Qadsiah will get their feet firmly on the point, and this will be the first cap going their way. Vision are going to have to slow it down. They are going to have to play retake. Morning.
Keep going, man. I haven't even added the audio
Oh my
capture.
god. All right. Beam out from Choi, but nobody was low. He's just throwing some stickies out. Tamara is now back in the mix, so he can look for his next timing. Qadsiah are playing back a point right now, but have the chance to go aggressive with the TP. Nair is the flip. 19%, 20%, 21%, 22%,
Keep it coming, keep it
23%, 24%, 25%, 26%. There's no end to these numbers.
Hammer punches across the point, a desperate attempt to break the mold, to take down Qadsiah on some of their best. Good luck to you, I say. Getting ready to go in, punch available. Ziad hands up, trying to block the east, but can't get it done yet. Railgun goes wide onto Choice A1. I don't want to turn on sync. Chrome, flank from Choice A1. He's in the back. I don't know how to make the live bar go away. Landon's got the Kitsune rush, though, if Qadsiah want to step on the gas. But for now, it seems that they're happy to just keep on holding on, muscling forward, taking space away from Vision at the back of the point.
Kitsune Rush comes out now from Qadsiah. They push down Violet with that advantage as well. Skyle has the Kitsune Rush if he wants to mirror, but they are very much stuffed in a corner here. So Qadsiah will make short work of them as well. Choi is still deep behind, actually. Checkmate's maybe looking for that one, but Qadsiah mostly ignoring him, getting the stagger kills up in main. And already Qadsiah, they're one fight away from this first round.
Just one bite to win at the moment as Qadsiah. They have so many ultimates to deal with for this next fight. Beat, Simwall, Ramov, they've got it all. Flank around the back from Choice A1. He's not sneaky. He's not going to get away with this one. He's already been marked out, and Limper's about to have a clock as well. Vision, though, this is their time to push. Clock comes out in main. Cookie swings with its Simwall in response. Still beat available. Kellex goes for the better beat. Second to Violet. Limper does not receive it, but he can still go with the clock. He pushes deep. Cookie's boxed, and down he goes. Limper with the opening frag. Suzu to save Limper as well. Perfect from Landon.
Sliding in now deals with that. The copy came out from Choi. It was on Lucio, but it was getting a whole lot of nothing done. The ults from Vision. You alright, mate?
I spilled a big fucking cup of coffee off my desk like 2 minutes before the game started. I spilled coffee everywhere. I'm casting under the desk right now.
Get out from under the desk.
I can't!
Alright, so Vision didn't get a kill. That's a problem. That's a problem. Really hard to win games of Overwatch without kills. Really hard to cast Overwatch without coffee. So a lot of adversity for Hunter and Vision as we kick off playoffs here. Vision, this has happened to them last. If you remember the last week of regular season against Virtus Pro, they also had a particularly tough start there too. Now, over onto the Doomfist again for this one. Venture this time from Choi. So again, good matchups. The hero matchup well into the sim that Qadsiah play so commonly here. But they need a bit of value, a bit of disruption. The chase onto Choi right now. Punching for it. Choi will get the mega here. Still duking it out, but Ziad just won't leave him alone. An easy kill for Ziad. The rest of his team all tucked up safely in white. Now, they can just get behind this shield. And Vision, there's just no danger. Really, this Vision comp is designed to be aggressive, to attack multiple angles, multiple cycles, but Qadsiah, they're just chilling at the moment. Thank you, Spilo, for the 20 months.
Thank you, Spilo. Any tips on how to get rid of a coffee stain while casting? Choice A1 on the run, but will get hunted down. Trade onto Kellex might actually weaken the forward hold here, but not if Ziad can just confidently hold, poking out Tama. Now it's going to be 5v4. Vision, they get the swing timing here. Tama's punching on, trying to get forward. Nobody's a double angle, so Qadsiah, they are just going to have to take a little bit of a soft reset while they wait. C-Sock, thanks for the prime, thanks for 2 months. Lewis, thanks for the 13 months. Welcome back. Sunless, thanks for the 2 months. I missed your sub. I love interactive media. Thanks for the 6 as well. Welcome back, everybody. Soma, I think I already gave it to you, so keep it going.
Kitsune rush advantage for Skyle here, 10%. He's going to drop it quite shallow in main, actually, but they get themselves out to point. But they've lost Choi on the way. Again, Choi dies first, and Qadsiah now a TP flip, but interrupted. Ziad goes down to the disruptor shot here, and finally we see Vision's comp doing a little bit of what they want to do. Interrupt and disrupt these TPs. Only Ziad goes through, and there's a disruptor shot on the exit as he comes out there. And Vision, they've won their first team fight of this series, and most importantly, they actually outplayed the sim a little bit there.
Spilo, the coffee's on my desk and my floor and my mirror, not my clothes. I don't need to take my pants off. Oh, Qadsiah finally losing a fight at least. So Vision, they're on the board, but whether or not they're going to be able to hold on is a different story entirely. Simwall now, TP up top. Clock first. Oh, Violent! Ajax first beat of playoffs or second beat of playoffs, and he's going to Ajax it immediately. Absolutely repulsive there.
Never change.
Huge play from Alcad with the clock. Love that swing timing. So hard to deal with. Still fighting for it though. Landon's quite low. Tama with the meteor strike.
Tama's doing it.
Just Kellex. Landon's down as well. So Alcad, they get the flip, but they've lost their supports. Almost unclutchable now for them.
Yeah, Tama's going to get a third kill there as well. Now it's just Ziad left on the point. Ziad thinks he can win. Annihilation has been used from Ziad, but that's a disaster from Ziad. What was he thinking on that one there? Really optimistic, and now it's going to be a key ultimate missing for Qadsiah on this next retake.
Oh, Qadsiah really got to be careful now. They've actually burned everything in the tank. Only the beat remains. And Violet, I mean, the thing about him wasting some of his beats means that he builds more. He's already 60% to his next beat. He's actually lapping Kellex, and Kellex gets railed, snared off and choked. He needs to be careful. No amp available, but of course his beat will provide the team with an amp. They TP on, they're ready to go. TP into the back is just a fake, forces a bit of posturing from Vision, but Violet 75% to another beat. Out of the ground will pop Choi, but the counterbeat from Kellex is just too good, and Vision don't have a response.
No ults to throw back just yet. They were so close to 4 as well, but they're going to have to give it back over to Qadsiah. Vision, though, they do have another retake and a huge bank of ultimates here. Violet has successfully got himself back. Now Vision can play retake. Once they are back to 5, they'll have double support ult right round the corner. Violet is 1 HP though. They can't afford to trade him early here. They do get round as Tama takes some space. TP back now. Ziad gets that one as well, so Qadsiah are fully out, and the Kitsune rush has been fully disengaged. Now the mirror Violet's beat just about goes off this time, and Cookie's found the opening big. Tectonic shock over the beat as well. Big trouble for checkmate. Choi will get that one eventually. They had to spend big for that one. Double support ult and the tectonic shock all thrown in, but now Vision can hold forward. One fight away from tying this up.
One bite to win here at Vision Esports. I mean, it's looking very much like they are going to be able to take this one, right? They've got the ultimates to overwhelm in the choke. Come forward for Lubda, but Cookies rip the clock a little bit too early. They need to push with this if they don't find a kill. Tama's ulting? No way! Get out!
Who's
the touch is now in massive peril. They TP on the rotation. Choi! He hits the rotation. Massive damage. It's 4 for 0 trades. Vision Esports, they've even up the scoreline. I'm getting back under the desk.
You get under that desk, mate. Everyone else, get under the desk as well, because Vision might just make a game of this one. Yeah, we've seen Vision fail to take maps off these top 3 EMEA teams, but they put themselves in a great position here. And you can see it, especially looking at last fight, right? Qadsiah, they don't have time to clear space properly. They have to just TP to make sure to try and get a touch. But when that happens, the Venture, the Doom, they are so good at fighting these teleporter exits, and you can see just how difficult it is. If Tama hits that punch, the drill dash timing hits from Choi, all of a sudden everyone takes massive damage. It's really easy for Vision to find kills on that timing. So it's starting to look like Vision, some of their specific counters for a lot of what Qadsiah do is working. We see Ziad now going over onto the Diva here, trying to give him a little bit more durability, survivability during these teleport timings. Tama's gonna just trade a little bit of damage onto Ziad here, not overcommitting as Choi gets a bit of an angle from main. Really, the TP timing is the key one. They're going to TP towards point, but I don't think anyone was really set up for this. Cookie's going to try and rotate away, but can't find it. Dive bomb in from Choi, doesn't find all that much, will be repelled from Kellex for now. Tama is trying to reset, but Lubda is clearing them all out, and Vision have lost all the space on the map now. Qadsiah, late kill onto Skyle, and first flip is going to go their way.
Why have you added that so fast? Desk theory? Like, I look like an actual troglodyte there. Like, I'm like the hunchback of Notre Dame, wrapping my bloody paper towel around. Thank you, Mari. Alright, Qadsiah back in control now. The pivot is good to try and deal with the Doomfist. Get onto some more durable Diva! And now Ziad can really just start taking some names. Choice A1 trying to work his way in from the side right now, but Ziad has that mark. Tama shifts onto the point, but immediately is boxed up, has to back it up. Kellex only neck and neck right now with Violet on B charge, and this slow neutral on point doesn't do Vision any favors because it's so hard to force your way through this tight space on the point past the Diva.
Kitsune Rush nearly up for Skyle, but Lander's actually slightly further ahead. Tama's going to get forced back. Pressure onto Violet as well. No Suzu was available for that one. Checkmate has TP'd in. Skyle has to TP backwards, but this has left Tama all alone on point. Cookie slides in, hoping for a trade. Nothing doing, and Skyle will reset off the map. And Vision are going to have to play retake, but Qadsiah, nothing was forced out of them in that fight. So now they've got all the ults to match. They'll have Kitsune Rush, they'll have B, they'll have Symbol for anything that comes. Vision now, they need a play. They need Tama to find a connect. They need Cookie to land a rail. They can't win a layered ult fight here unless one of the DPS can find something during it from Vision.
Oh my, very difficult situation for Vision right now. The Kitsune Rush comes out early from Sile. He's in the back just juicing heals as best he can. But no kills converted yet. Swing timing on the right for Cookie is counted out by the Symbol. Violet's in trouble up the back. He Ajaxes again! Get out of dodge! Double support kills here for Qadsiah. And what are Vision Esports going to do about that?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, the playoffs have only just begun, Max, but it might be time to get that ball back out because Violet needs to go in the ball. He's currently 1 for 3 on beats, and now Vision need a desperate touch. They're going to overclock early as Tama runs towards point, but Tama, he's going to die. They have to leap onto point now. Cookie's going to come through the window. Nails the first shot, misses the second one onto Landon. Still an opportunity, but Ziad is playing sweeper up here. He's booped off the map, but they don't touch the point. How could Qadsiah take the first map? As expected, a bit of a helping hand from Violet in that one, though. Have to... can't not talk about it.
I do think, being 2 for 4 on beats, what are we, 2 maps, 3 sub-points into the series?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, with some ultimates, 50% success rate is pretty good, like Pulse Bomb or Bowler. With Beat... we need to hit higher than 50%. We need to hit higher than 50%. Oh. A bit of life from Vision, though. A bit of life, though. Do worry. We've seen Violet go downhill after a poor map 1. So, questions, scrutiny now on the mental state of Violet going forward. But there is a sign of life for Vision if they can keep themselves grounded.
Right. Not to take the piss too hard. 8 Yawn, thanks for the tier 1, welcome. Not to take the piss too hard, but I'm actually going to make another cup of coffee now. Because the last one was all over the floor. So I'll be right back.
I'm going to get a drink as well, so I'll leave. You guys, talk amongst yourselves. Make some small talk.
If I forgot your sub, let me know.
And yeah, we probably are going to Jungle Town.
Think. Why does the YouTube overlay look like this? When did they do this? Oh.
Desk theory.
A real life Ajax. Oh my. Troubling. Oh, fuck. 22 likes on the YouTube stream. That is not for. we're not giving away Team Liquid bundles to people that boost the YouTube likes. I think I just scratched myself on the face too. It's
I'm
a
back.
rough day. Yep, we're on a real rough day. Welcome back.
Oh, thanks, Chrissy, for the 18 months. Thank you, Aesthetic Sock, for the 3 months. And thank you, Trash Panda, asking Unta-san to reply to my message.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Whoa.
This chat was deprived for 6 days. Just constant bullshit in here right now. I mean, this is the longest I've not streamed in 2 months, right? Like, they have actually been starved.
Oh, layabout Max, they call him.
Can we get some speed Yeah, I haven't seen a speed in days. Like, the only time I saw it was I opened Twitter and I saw a Sneaky Rocks tweet. Like,
Oh, you know what? Despite the double Ajax, and it's a big despite, I think the look was good from Vision. Maybe not good, but it's like...
I think it was unwinnable the second Zia was on Diva.
Maybe, but it's like I'd rather see them doing stuff like this. You know? Something different.
Gibraltar, tank ban, are they playing Monkey?
Look at numbers. I'm looking at the numbers. Vision have gone Gibraltar, and they have banned Vision.
They've banned Vision. Very good.
They've banned Vision, which is... Thank you, Dr. Wilbo5, for the 2 months. Welcome back. Yeah, I thought they would go Junkertown, honestly. I thought Junkertown would be more of... It's what they normally pick when they get in this first choice situation. Normally their best map. Obviously, we go over here. They can maybe actually play like some Anna Brig, Winston even, Ban Diva, go Winston or something. Maybe get Skyle on the headshot perk. Thank you, Entropy0804 for the Prime as well. Welcome.
Okay, so looks like Vision have banned Kiriko, and the counter ban was Freya. Couldn't get that. We couldn't get those things kind of layered in, like, you know.
Ooh, there we go.
One after the other, but we're there.
Is EMEA C2 better than Seed 1 for Sweden? I think yeah. I think yeah, because it's the Weibo part of the bracket.
Landon with headshot perk. Oh, you poor soul. You poor soul.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I think there's Qadsiah, they're just going to be... The Kiriko ban is good, at least, right? It forces them into play what here, like... What do they play? Like Juno Kiri or something? Just BAP? Just going to play BAP and do probably like Simcast?
The ship at Gibraltar.
And then Vision going to be playing... Wouldn't be surprised to see Violet go... I think he would probably go Kiri, obviously, if they didn't ban it themselves. Could go Brig into the Diva, probably feels the most sensible. Do you think teams would throw? Nah, I don't think we're in any danger of that. I think the round skip is still nice.
First of the day, am I right, fellas? Oh. First cup of coffee brewed of the day.
This one's successfully on the desk. No spillages.
I don't know. I haven't sipped it yet. It's too hot. But
yeah, we've got further than we did last time, so we're making progress.
We got it to the desk last time, and then I was fucking around, and I just smacked my hand forward. I was doing expressive. And
this happened when we were at Stockholm last year as well, Max. Is it possible you're not as good under the bright lights?
This was so much worse than the Stockholm spill. Like, you have no idea. Like, there's like a mirror with multiple tracks behind me. It's dead already, by the way.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, just the BAP just beamed round the corner. So, all right, bit of a false start for Vision here. Ziad is going to be anchoring the payload on that corner for as long as possible. The bubble dropped from Tama forces Ziad to go back, and the payload will keep moving. You can see Violet playing quite aggressively at the front with Tama here. Wants to be swinging onto that Diva, helping clear Ziad in these positions. But now an aggressive rotation from Lubda, looking for only one but they're deep-peeking him quite well, and the Disruptor shot forces him back. Nothing for that early swing, and Vision get the payload underneath.
Thanks for the 12 months, Frankie. Welcome back. Although, it's not looking good right now for Vision Esports. Tama up on the back high ground, trying his best, but all Vision have done right now is claim the first high ground. I can see they're bunkered up inside the server room, getting ready for their next ult turn, getting ready for a pop. Already a window available to go for some one-taps. And it's all on Vision to break this hold, to find a position where I could see have to TP, have to rotate away from them. Because right now, Vision, they're taking the free push, but this is not where I could see it want to hold until they're back in the server. They're getting ready to swing now, TP available, window available too, so they can pop and find a kill very, very quickly. Ice on Violet, perhaps.
Aggressive window swing and Violet gets deleted. Landon finds a second one as well. You can see Vision, they wanted to play slow for the nano, but a boot back as well, and Landon connecting every bullet into someone's face. And an easy hold for Qadsiah with that early window timing. Vision they just didn't look ready for it at all, did they?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is hard to predict these things coming. I mean, they've only been playing against Symmetra for the entire year on every single map in the EMEA, so it's kind of unexpectable at this point to think that, you know, maybe they're going to pop swing with their first ultimate, you know, go for gold. Violet, though, about to carry with this rally. I feel like, is Brig the answer here? I guess Brig matches up well into what Ziad's doing, but it's pretty terrible into the, you know, everything else. Tama trying to jump top, trying to take high ground a little bit. Violet's walk forward as well, so there will be high ground take here for Vision. They go for the nano. Nade timing is just missed. They've TP'd perfectly to flip away. Kellex gets caught, but Violet gets caught. And that is going to be 2-for-1 trades. Vision could really do this right now.
Yeah, Ziad can't get back into mech either. Checkmate is just dying on point here. He actually managed to trade Tama. The lamp makes all the difference, and Checkmate gets out. He doesn't get out though, but the TP wasn't far enough back. So they do get that late kill. Checkmate can Symbol from spawn, but they need to get the touch first. Kellex looking for that first one. Lubza is back on Tracer to help with that. Landon is still in the back, losing that duel in that 1v2. Now they're coming back onto point. Violet has the rally, looking to finish the job here. Symbol back from spawn from Checkmate, but they have more ults if they need it, Vision, but I think they're just going to be disciplined here. Realize they have a big advantage. Sleep onto the Tracer as well. Choi dealing with this Symmetra, and Vision will get themselves his first point.
G'day, Dommy, buddy. All right, Vision Esports, they actually managed to get through first point with a huge bank to spare. Tama holding on to the Primal Rage, going down and allowing that one to slip through to second. It's actually so important for this snowball now, because Vision, they can really take a lot of positioning up on the high ground. Ana, Brig, both up top, ready to fight any of Arcade's rotations. Just got to be so careful if you're Violet here, not to get caught out by another TP flip. Clock and Rally come out on the high ground, beat in response from Kellex. Nade only catches Ziad, but Landon, he is getting thrown into the sky.
Simon. Diva me. Ja, Diva.
It's not even.
Kuttebak, Tama, kuttebak. 3, 2, 1. I need to ult.
It's okay.
Lucio. Cast. Cast on point, Tama.
Lift Tama.
Fan nano.
They're so scared.
Can you hear the Koreans talking, Max?
Violet's actually trying. Cried.
Bottom right.
Play for point. Actually, I can.
Fast TP. 3, 2, 1, bubble now.
Shoot point.
Cast
pop on top. Oh my god. Cast sleeping.
I need to left.
10 to nano.
I'm dead.
Back.
Can go all the way out.
TP.
They have to cap point.
I have nano.
Point to the show.
Yeah,
Okay.
just go for another one.
Five here.
Wait for me.
Tama.
Alright, listening over there, can hear immediately Violet more involved. The stakes are high, and he's getting himself involved. You can hear him micro in Tama in a lot of these engages as well. Nano comes through from Tama. They're rolling back here. Decent cleave, but the TP away. They're stuck in the corner, but he doesn't have Primal to keep going, so Tama has to back jump here. Skyle founds the kill. Headshot onto Checkmate in that one. High Noon out now. Violet in trouble. Gets round the corner. He's okay for now, but it's relief for pressure for a moment, and Qadsiah are about to have a lot more ults to throw into this.
Qadsiah right now, they have held on long enough to actually get another layer of ultimates. Keep on fighting. Symbol's available. Checkers is up top as well. So it's just a 5v5 again. All off the back of that high noon they've been able to kite for so long. Tama's trying to walk up top, but this is going to be so difficult. Symbol comes out and everyone from Vision has to backstep. Looks like they have managed to kite this though. They're all kited inside. TP behind. Cookie up top needs to be careful. He's got Livder in his sight. He misses the shot, but it's not over yet. Qadsiah, they can keep on ulting. Ziad might have fed his suit away here. He's kind of caught out in the open. Needs to be very careful indeed. Still alive. Checkers is in the back. Tama goes for the back jump on. Cookie's there for the catch as well, but no kill. Clock is available. Flip out into open, a possibility right now, but nobody's helping Cookie. It's just no ultimates for Vision to throw in.
Pulse bomb out from Choi. Somehow threads the needle between everyone. From Kellex to survive this primal rage, but Tamara has still got Landon. He's trying to take him for a ride now. He takes him down. Now looking for more. He's on the payload. They're in the corner though. Checkmate trying to TP away from this. There's a cast there too, and Lubza will fan the hammer, shut him down, and all of a sudden Vision, they are out of gas. Sweeping up the DPS now is Ziad. Desperation clock, boop away. Nothing going from Cookie, and just, if they had all the ults on the snowball, but losing that snowball fight, that's where it fell apart from Vision. Because you saw in that final 2 minutes of the attack, there was just nothing to respond to the symbol with, nothing to go with, nothing to start. You really want to be cycling that Nano and Primal a lot more.
Yeah, their Nano turn was a little bit dicey. They couldn't fully crash out with that. And then afterwards, every ultimate from Qadsiah bought them so much time. And even without the ultimates, Qadsiah is so good at just posturing back and forth with these TPs, drawing aggro back and forth and finding a trade in the chaos. They bought so much time for themselves. And now Vision, huge ask. I mean, Violet's, he's up to 5 deaths here. But, yeah, I mean, every time the fight gets scrappy, Violet will fall. Craxy, thanks for the 13 months. Welcome back. Appreciate that. Everybody bounce with Bunnykins, please.
Thank you, Sexy Vanilla Freshness, as well, for the 13 months. Welcome back. And yeah, it's tough now, isn't it? Real tough. Qadsiah with this version of a comp. Very much expect Lubza. I mean, he could play Reaper, honestly, but I think more dangerous on the Cass. More chance to shoot back and threaten that backline as well. But Qadsiah's comp and these sim-based comps, they are better on the attack. The objective focused nature, the ability to use the sim wall, use the beat to take these fights, is actually it's a much better look on the attack than it is for defense normally. Qadsiah are in a great position to take a 2-map lead, but Vision, they'll at least start with a high ground. They'll start with Skyle, with these good spots for a lot of nades. Didn't see too many big nades, honestly, on the attack here, but it will be easier on the defense as he gets to start on this high ground position.
Sounding Engineer 69, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. Lubda's down early, so a good start for Vision Esports, but this is the ascent of a mountain that we need to witness right now. One pick is simply not going to cut it. Xavier, the winner of this series, they punched their ticket to Stockholm, do they not?
Oh, they absolutely do as well. So Qadsiah really looking good to get that early ticket, take a little bit of pressure off some of their future games knowing that spot is locked up as well. And they've already got this payload underneath, but Landon has had to lamp on the way past now. Decision for Vision over where they want to go with next. They want to keep these good positions. These Sky's actually staying quite far forward, actually. They want to catch it as it comes up this slope. Tamara will do one drop now, just try and farm a little bit more of that Nano. TP aggressively, nade onto Kellex, takes him down. Cookie's got the angle with the crossfire too, and Sky will be nice and safe up here as well. Sleep doesn't connect onto Ziad, but they could stagger him out here, actually. Ziad not getting out of this one.
Oh, wow. 2 in a row for Vision with a cheeky stagger on the back end. Perfect. Suddenly, Vision Esports, I mean, I'm not going to say they're laughing all the way to the bank, because what we need to be really scared of is this pop timing for Qadsiah. When they've got the window, they've got the TP. Consistently, they've found value with this one, catching out members of Vision, taking down Violet, taking down Cookie. Something's got to give here. Choice A1, this guy is a buckler through and through. Absolute fumble there. Checkmate in that situation, I mean, I don't want to say that Checkmate would definitely not shoot his gun and be sneaky, but come on now. Zach, welcome back. Thanks for 7 months.
Trying to force for point now, but Ziad's quite low underneath. He's been demexed, actually. The aggressive window, and Landon immediately dinks Skyle with that. They have traded Ziad, though, so no tank in play. And Vision, they're close to this as well. Bubble underneath right now. They're swinging up. Their lamp comes out. The push is available for Violet, but Tama's been separated. Choi has found 1 kill, but the supports are all over Tama. Violet is looking for more. Has the bash. Choi will follow up with that, and the Koreans are getting it done now. They've held on to it. They need to be careful. Choi has to give a bit of space. They need to play for their respawns, but They have Nano and Primal coming back. Our sleep
We
is
got a
good.
Nano Violet. We got a Nano Violet. Where's Sile?
Choi!
Oh.
There's the Nano. What's a Choi?
He doesn't even need the Nano. Choi gets it instead, and he's taking names. Takes down Kellex, runs forward. He's all over Checkers, recall forced, but he can keep this one going. TP out for
Nano.
checkmate now. And Vision, dare I say, they have weathered the storm. Double support ultimate. Wait, Cookie is clocking that too. When was that? He clocks in the back of main, I suppose. It can happen. It can happen. Vision can still do this though. Primal Rage for Tama has to come up. Gangbusters though, they're a bit light on ults.
High Noon is going to force Tama away for now. They're going to look forward here. Bomb is out too. Bomb's going to find nothing. That's 2 ults. Tama comes back in for one more swing, and he's out of there in a flash. Out Kellex has beat, though. Simwall beat, and Vision, they have run out of ultimates once again. Qadsiah, they're all on point. Vision are trying to wait out for Simwall, but they need to touch. They don't touch. Choi dies to the Sim turrets. Tama will dive in now. Oh, and they don't even force the beat. That's the worst part of it all, right? Qadsiah had the ults to win, but they don't even force the beat with that last-minute engage.
I'm crying. Vision Esports is so tragic. Like, that clock from Cookie into that entire final fight from Vision. Choice A1 doesn't even get the touch when it matters most. It's doable for Vision. They can manage a retake here, but it's so hard without Qadsiah having top control. They're just bullying out Tama now. They just drop on his head, and Tama has fallen. Look at the cart. It keeps on rolling.
Listen in. Need a touch.
Toss actually, but
So we've had a double Ajax map into a double C9 map.
Oh, this team.
This
team.
Oh.
I think Qadsiah, good for their ticket to Stockholm at this point.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it'll be a reverse sweep from now. I mean, if we can cut out, all they need to work on is their communication, not Ajaxing, not C9ing. Hit a pulse bomb, maybe one of these maps. Other than that, they're right in it. Should we look at some fantasy points? Let's see.
Sure.
Let's have a look. All right, we didn't check map 1, but the big winner was Ziad with a 9.5. 9.5 for Checkers as well. Kellex only a 3 actually out of that. Over on Gibraltar. It was a 10 point from Landon, 5 for Lubda, 4 for Ziad, 4.5 checkmate. Only 2. Kellex seems to be the lowest scoring pretty consistently. Maybe some of this return to Lucio is going to see main supports fall off for scoring a little bit. Troy did get an 8.5 on Jib, whatever that's worth. So I know a few people took Troy as a budget DPS option. He's actually currently sitting at 7 total for the series so far, which isn't too bad, considering they're probably going to get a very winnable game tomorrow against Peps. Skyle on 8 as well, so seems like, again, as far as budget picks go, Skyle right in the mix.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Just play the ads, man. I don't even care. All right, you've convinced me. Arm twisted. Oh, that's such a sad way for Vision to lose the map, man. Like, so insanely clutch for ages, and then just a complete crumble.
It was a good first point. You know, like,
right up until they didn't touch the point twice.
And honestly, even if they touch there and Kellex beats and, you know, Qadsiah cap it out, it's actually a pretty reasonable hold on second as well. But it felt like second was just all at sea, right? Like Tama dies before the fight because all of Qadsiah drop on his head to bully him.
The storm was weathered, the dividends paid. Still was.
What do I think of Ziad, Exo, Psycho, Skyle, Landon? I think backline, you're good. Tank, you're good. DPS, you're in huge problems, DD. You're gonna have huge problems.
What was their roster?
Ziad, Exo, Psycho, Skyle, Landon. No, don't do funny preds yet. Like Vision are kind of in this. Like they're probably not, but they're kind of in this.
They're so out of it now, right? Yeah. Like 2 down.
The third map? Nah, I think. Where are we going?
We're going to
Surabasa. Yeah.
There's got to be a way to highlight that more. Until you look handsome today. Thank you very much, Bunnykins. I just rolled out of bed for this one. What's a hex? Who's hex?
Hexagrams.
I don't think so. Overwatch hex. I don't know. This is in a bunch of Overwatch streamers, so they can have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in Pirates.
Color
Chat,
hex?
so
Not
it's in-
color hex. No. Psycho will not play. I don't know. Word on the street is Yubi might be back, but we'll find out shortly.
It might be bucket season, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'll say.
Everyone, check your pockets. You might find Yubi in there.
I am so excited for the Twisted Minds Listen In versus Virtus Pro. Like, I'm so excited.
I mean, if you thought Violet was, micro in Tama around there, you've heard nothing yet.
Gift me a sub because I love Hunter. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout, Box. Have a dance.
Captain
What?
Prash? Oh, it's been a while. He's granted Vision the India buff. This is going to be an almighty test of your powers, Prash.
Oh no, they've banned the Indian character instantly, Prash. No! What are the chances? One apple for each Ajax, one orange for each C9. If we could get some speed apples and Kai oranges, please. Hey Felix, how you doing?
What's a Kai Orange?
I think you can work it out.
Let me see if I can picture it in my head. Now I'm rotating it.
Is Violet the EU Cinnabar? I think that is a slightly unfair comparison.
To who?
Both of them?
That's like comparing a speed apple and a Kai Orange.
Hunter, what other games do you think have interesting or entertaining esports? I was watching Cadril co-stream League of Legends a bit last night. I think League of Legends is good. It's just an easy game to watch, to be honest, like the top down. Like, it's like the top
See
down
everything.
where it's like
Yeah.
the pacing is like really easy to sort of just like sit there fucking jerking off for like 15 minutes. And then there's one big fight where I have no idea what happens. And they do like 3 action replays of it. And Cadril will be like, oh, so Faker missed his QE here, so he's fucked. And then Guma Yuzi, he's done it. And it's like, yeah, okay, perfect. Like, this is a great esport to watch, you know? And the casters, every fight, because there's like 2 fights in the entire map before it's over. Like,
They go
one fight to
gangbusters.
snowball. Yeah, I think there's like one fight per map that actually matters because the second fight is just like a kappa
Yeah.
fight because they've already snowballed. But like one fight where they just scream and then it's like, yeah, done. I don't know. It's a way better like paced game for, you know, like this is like
Yeah.
20 minutes of sustained action.
Yeah, Overwatch is much closer to that one big team fight where it's, nobody can see what's going on. Overwatch has that like every minute.
Cadril.
And you're
Yeah.
watching it from first person POV.
Rocket League is peak. I don't play the game. I'm not watching the toy cars.
I like
30.
watching Rocket League.
I'm not
I've
watching
never
the
played
toy
Rocket
cars.
League, but I can get behind watching it, It's just, that's an easy watch as well,
Can we get a Chase or Haku sub going? They're on my fantasy. What does this emote mean? Wide speed apple from JP. Oh, JP.
I don't play CS. Yeah, CS is probably the one I watch the most. Even though I played like Source 8 back in the day, but don't play it regularly. What's the easiest esport to watch? It probably is Rocket League, honestly, because it's just it's just 3v3 football.
Xavier, I didn't
Yes.
realize tree throwing in fantasy has really brought me back in a big way on this leaderboard.
You're like top 20s or something now, right? You've
Yeah,
been,
I was like 60th, and now I'm 13th. Like we're back. Yeah. I didn't even realize.
A classic
What does
act
this
of
emote mean?
tree
Orange
terrorism.
ballin'. Thank you, Ron.
Oh yeah, Overwatch is the esport I watch most. CS is for the one I don't actively co-stream is the one I watch the most. That and a bit of Valorant as well, actually.
Thank you, Tree. Who would win, Orange Ballin or Lenny Ball? That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, agree, Autumn, agree. Isn't Val just CS with Spider-Man? I kind of know what you mean, but I mean, I'd prefer CS to Valorant, but maybe some of that is just grandfathered in.
Do you have GK or SSG? I have GK winning. I based my fantasy around a double from SSG this weekend.
Ooh.
Which I think means that I made a mistake in taking Simple, because I've got 2 VP. I've got 2 VP, 1 Twisted. Like I'm too spread
SSG.
out. Yeah, like I should have taken another SSG and I should have gotten rid of Gala. But I don't think. I mean, I shouldn't have taken Simple. I think I should have gotten. Yeah. I should just assume that VP are going to lose, even though VP are probably going to win. So I should have I should have just assumed that VP gives me a double, and then instead of Simple, just take Chris. Is CJ 23 or 24? He's
24
right?
now, I think.
Oh, I actually couldn't have afforded him then, maybe.
Yeah, I was tempted to go for CJ, but it just like priced out of it essentially.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the fact that I didn't take Ultraviolet has just completely killed everything about my fantasy. Like it's completely unwinnable now. Like Cruz takes her 3 months. Welcome back. Monkey smoking a pipe, of course.
Where does TF2 sit on this scale? It's easier than Overwatch, but again, it has the same thing of like a 6v6 first-person perspective. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. But we did a lot of stuff in TF2 to like improve the watchability. Like we used a cheat feed basically. So like the feed we would broadcast would be like 30 seconds delayed. So the observer would be getting a 30-second delayed feed as well. That's what they would be observing, but they could see the live kill feed. So they could quite literally cheat and always get us the best POV and best action. So it like...
Was this TF2?
Yeah, so we were able to like really solve a lot of the problems and the chaos through literally cheating with the observer. But it was like a big difference maker. Still got a bit of music going on, but Tamara is most certainly on with his first bubble as well. Game sound will... Is the game sound massively delayed?
Yeah, no, it's just cooked, mate. It's not delayed,
Okay.
It's like muted, kind of. I think Violet's dead. First pick on a Violet, would you believe it? Tama now on the back step, has to run away. He has actually escaped out in the main, but it's not going to make much of a difference, is it now? Back to bizarre audio woes here. It feels like we're on some sort of like voice line POV, like we're hearing the POV of someone else. But yeah, Vision Esports, no leg to stand on. Just found out it's Christopher's 30th birthday today. 30 years old and telling other men what to do in a video game. Awesome job.
Living the dream.
Young Lenny.
Retake now for Vision. They are behind on Kitsune Rush by about 10% though, so Qadsiah, we've seen them be explosive with these early ult advantages, and I can imagine they'll be looking for very much the same here. So they have to be very careful, especially Tama, because once he commits that shift, that can be a big go timing for Landon with his Kitsune Rush. Bubble used already for Tama as he's going to get cleared. Back jump out of this one as well. No real progress just yet, but Landon has his Kitsune Rush if Qadsiah want to keep going.
Oh, right now, Tama jumps to the point, zapping away for the moment. Qadsiah, just all of the answers for them right now. Tama needs to be careful. He's throwing down the bubble. Kitsune Rush in response from Landon. Back jump out, but Choice A1 does not escape. Back to the bizarre audio feed, but Violet goes down. Oh, Sile, 3v5 Rush. Pack it up.
TSD Max. Wait,
Unpack
Cookie
it?
survives on one. And it's not done yet. They need to get a touch out of this. Tama's going to go through, jump onto the Freya, but they all push past Qadsiah. They're going to try and hunt down the players behind instead and look to find Cookie. They're just going to say and flip the point, but Violet, he's kept up with Landon as well. So Vision, they clutch their way out of that one and keep themselves alive on first point.
Amazing clutch there from Vision. Down their superstar Korean carries, and all of the EMEA players managed to clutch it out. Now Vision Esports for the next turn. They actually have fantastic ultimates to really hold on here. Violet, despite the double first deaths, has beat before Kellex, and Tama can go gangbusters as well with the Primal Rage if he so desires. Checkmate working his way in from the side. Starts poking Tama off the wall. Pulse is out, but the Primal is there. If we need it, which we don't, Pulse comes out from Choi and actually connects onto Checkmate of all people. So Vision with a huge lead now early on. Look to back out. Just needs to play slow. Qadsiah really on the retreat.
Yeah, they're giving it up. They're going to play for one final recontest once Checkmate is back alive. But Vision, they're overclocking early. They want to go for this. Cookie is on the high ground. Beat doesn't go off. Another Ajax, this time at Kellex. Cookie lands the shot. And what a change of pace from Vision Esports. You can tell Qadsiah, they were not ready for that at all. Huge from Cookie. And Vision should get the first point off this.
A very rare Kellex Ajax. I mean, the man who's known for not making mistakes, for not taking risks, even if it means that he doesn't have those superstar carry moments. I mean, even gods can bleed, even very passive gods, I suppose. TP forward now for Vision Esports as they take positioning on the point, and really, it all comes down to that 3v5 clutch and then just a series of high aura plays coming out from Vision. I mean, unreal. Ajax the Lucio, Pulse the Tracer, getting it done now. I would love a listening right now. Doesn't this feel like a good time for a listening? Just give me a peek into the... What?
Beat push coming out from Violet. He's going for it. Ziad has been demeked. The bomb is out. Tamer's looking for these players on the high ground. He has the Primal to keep going as well. Boot off that one. Drops the bubble on the low ground. Now the Primal to chase. Trying to get the fray. A difficult one. Kellex is low HP, but Tamer's been cleared actually. And his Primal finds a whole lot of nothing. Tries to boop Ziad in, but Ziad keeps hold of his mech. Kitsune rush from Landon. Skylar's one to mirror in now. Both still fighting on the point. Checkmate has a pulse bomb soon ready to go. And the Kitsune rushes have stalemated each other. Tamer has to back jump though. Vision are conceding space. Another stick on the tank. He's awfully low. Tamer is 1 HP in the corner, but Checkers can't confirm the kill. They are going to force and flip the point though.
Oh, trades right now. Ziad's out of suit. Cookie's down as well. No damage on the tank. But there is no tank for Qadsiah. Ziad's almost back in suit again. Style has no TP now on Violet. Everybody being cleaned up. Ziad manages to push into Vision and actually remake inside the team as well. So what a disastrous scene here for Vision Esports. They have that beat advantage, but they just beat for next to nothing and can't get a meaningful push off the back of that. Now, we're going beat for beat again. Violet, despite having a much later beat, is basically going to have it online at the same time as Kellex, but a huge advantage has been squandered here for Vision.
Looks like they're going to swing around the far side here. Cookie trying to take some space, but Ziad will pivot over and stuff in this choke instead now. Tamer's going to walk through. Bit of Zap onto Ziad. They're trying to force their way through. Ziad goes for a bit of a fly-through. Bubble off onto Ziad, forces him back for now. Cookie doesn't connect the rail. Kellex has the beat first. Qadsiah can go if they want. I don't know if they're going to expect Violet to be able to match it here, but Violet will have it in time. Checkmate is behind as Vision have got themselves round onto point. Beat comes out from Kellex. Violet will equalize that one as well. Lubta didn't get the beat actually here, but Cookie is the one getting chased down. Ziad's going to try and go over the roof. I don't think he's made it though. Ziad's in big trouble. Choi's on the back line. Ziad's going to get demeked. Tamer is joining Choi on the back line now, and Qadsiah are in big trouble in this fight. Ziad still mucking around on Baby, but gets nothing done, and a good flip and a good beat trade for Vision gets them back in control.
I mean, finally a situation where we can say that Violet beats a winning Vision the game. Qadsiah on the retake. Now, they're not going to have a beat to work with. It's going to be very even on ults yet again. Tamer with the Primal Rage. No beat to match. Real opportunity for him to clutch up and carry. Lubda has no ultimate as well. Cookie's had a bit of a hard time with some of these overclocks, but really, Vision, pole position right now. Bubble trade up in main. Tamer throws that down early. Kitsune rush chases. Violet's just picked early on by Lubda. TP back for Siley. Kitsune rushes on the point, but he just gets caught as well. And it's a real crumble here for Vision. They can clutch it though. Tamer has the Primal.
He's popping it. Going for it now. Needs to find a kill with this one, really. He's jumping around the end. Checkmate trying to get that one. No juggle on this one from Tamer. He's going to take so much damage from that Freya. He can keep the point alive. Overclock from Cookie, but we need a dink. Can't find anything. It's only bolts that are hitting him, and Ziad confirms the kill. 2 ults for nothing for Vision, and they are now in big trouble. Checkmate is behind. Tamer is low in the front. There's just no HP left on Vision, and they are going to fall apart. The chance to clutch failed, and Qadsiah will tie us up 1-1.
Oh, Vision Esports right now. Why did I give young Lenny the IP? Like, there's a reason that he's a monitored suspicious user. Like, he's just, his messages are a little bit too dangerous to have that pink diamond next to his name, you know? Like, it's just, guys are risk. Guys are
very
risk.
interesting person.
Un-VIP young Lenny. Like, it's like a flash in the pan, mate. Too close to the sun. It's Icarus theory for sure. All right, Lubda up top now. Bolts away. Violet will survive. Doesn't go down, but it is still dealable. Vision Esports, they're playing slow for the moment. They're trying to charge up Violet's speed before they really commit. But Qadsiah, they want to step on the gas. Bowler comes out. Nobody falls to it. Violet has the beat now, but Cookie's dead again.
Oh, he's low. He can't go for it either now as well. And that's a painful one. Losing it in the neutral. They actually had beat advantage in that as well. If they could have just stayed alive a teeny tiny bit longer, that beat advantage could have made all the difference. But now again, Vision lose a fight. Don't force any ultimates out of Qadsiah, and they will have plenty to throw into this next one. Landon, of course, with a significant Kitsune Rush advantage as well. So Vision, not too many great options here. They can either try and kite one of these support ults, just play it slow to farm up Skiles. They have Choi behind already, but Lubda's marking that one out. Cookie with Rail as Choi continues to try and take some of this space on the right-hand side, but Checkmate shutting him down for now. Tama's going to try and go right-hand side, is booped over there, and it's Qadsiah who want to push, actually. They're swinging all the way around. Kitsune Rush in response, beat comes back out, but Kellex has the later beat, actually. Skyle doesn't quite have the Kitsune Rush yet as Checkmate dives in, looking for more. Finds nothing, though. Now Kellex drops the beat. Violet is going to die. Skyle Kitsune Rush, but again, with two down as this comes out. Tama nearly has the primal if he wants to clutch, but he can't go for it in this situation. And that it might even just be the point, honestly. Choi, I think, is still alive, but are they hunting him? He's forced all the way out.
Choi has proved unreliable when a point touch is necessary, Xavier. Jam, thank you very much for the gift sub to young Lenny. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club, young Lenny.
They're hunting him.
Choi looking for that tap. Gets it, actually. Gets it done. So Vision Esports now, they do have a chance. Primal Rage for Tama. Really good carry here. Kellex is so low. Rips out the Primal. Gets the pinch. Finds that first kill. Going for another one. And Tama, I mean, actually very nice Primal Rage there. Finds two, and Vision should just be good for this one. They're not out of the woods yet, though, of course. They still have to cap a full 100% of this third flash point, but a sign of life.
Yeah, long way back for Vision, but great way to start it there. Just for Primal, connects immediately, and now they've got some decent ults in the bank. They've got Overclock for this next one, a much more reliable ult number bowler from Lubda in all of this. Seattle have the self-destruct, so he can't really throw himself at Cookie, try and shut down as much of that Overclock as possible, but an early pulse bomb on Ziad forces him back. Doesn't want to have to bomb this far away from point, this far away from the engage, and he's got away with it so far. Now the clock from Cookie, though. Ziad is out of mech, self-destruct, but Lubda, he wins the duel despite that. Tamara's in, but he's trying to get out on 1 HP, no escape. Violet's found a trade, so has Choi, but they need to do so much more. They have to take in this fight, Vision. They have to try and stall it out. Violet is half HP and 15% from a beat, but they have to juggle the touch as well. Choi's going to get the first one here. Kellex forces the recall. Violet is in big trouble. Choi able to get another one. Might die for it, though. Doesn't die for it. Violet's about to have beat. Tamara is back on point. Really winnable for Vision Esports right now. They have everyone back. Skyle nearly has the Kitsune Rush as well, as does Landon. Landon goes first. Violet with a chance to beat back if they need it. Both support ults come out from Vision. They need kills on this timing. They have used everything. Piling forward. Pulse bomb wide from Checkmate. They kill Ziad. They trade it for Cookie. It's not clean. It's not enough. Kellex nearly has a beat yet. Checkmate is low HP behind. Landon has found Cookie as well. They don't get that weak tracer behind. Tama's going forward. Choi's going backwards. No kills for Vision as they push forward with this. Kellex goes for it. A boot back on back. Landon dies. It's only a two-person beat though. Kellex still trying to find the kills. Get on this backline. Lubda finds one onto Violet. Lubda's trying to get on point. A good boot from Kellex. Keeps Tama at arm's length. Lubda has done so much. He does go down eventually, but Ziad, he's back. He's in the suit, and he is cleaning up everyone. There is no escape from Ziad, and Qadsiah, they clutch it out in the end.
Oh, unreal that Qadsiah come out. On top of that, double support ultimate for Vision, and they trade 1-for-1 inside of that. What a mess. Violet even hits the boot to deny Kellex a fast beat, to find them another kill, and still Qadsiah clutch it out. Ziad, I mean, you leave him alive long enough, and he gets into his tennis suit and just kills everyone. Now Tama holding on the side. Bubble down, but has to backstep. Cannot fight indoors versus the Diva. Lubda swinging onto the wide angle up in main. Choice A1 there to receive him. But Tama's actually going to swing from the high ground. Bit of an awkward angle to actually find the engagement. So you're going to see Vision Esports, they've lost their name, still haven't fixed up production error apparently. Tama with some primal now, going for the one bot on Lubda, but no kill.
Nothing. He tries to hunt down the Tracer. He's forced a few skills, but not a lot more. Goes in for one more boot. Turns away from that one. Can bubble on the corner now to put pressure onto it. Checkmate goes for the tank stick. Misses it. Ziad with the bomb over the top. Bowler as well. Bomb slides over. It's beautiful. Free for Ziad here. And he gets back in the suit. And Ziad finishes the job. Little flick over the rooftop. And Vision had nowhere to go.
Oh, man. Vision Esports. Listening, like, come on, like, it's like a pivotal moment. We've got no listenings at all this map. This is the hype map. Like, this is where, you know, it's really do or die. But you know what, when your life is on the line, We'll let Mitch and Morello do the talking. Jump forward now. Cookie has the clock, slides into main, needs to rip the clock with a good angle, needs to find some kills, but nothing yet. Short jump, clock comes out, Kitsune rushes mirrored, so there's still an advantage here for Vision Esports. Beat for beat in main, Cookie slides back, Ziad with his tennis suit goes deep. Cookie slides up top now, trying to escape the clutches of the Tracer, but Ziad, I mean, he knows exactly what he's doing. He catches Cookie, down goes Sile as well, and it's turning into the final fight.
Choice found a trade and a D-Mech, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Violet trying to get out alive. Pulse Bomb onto the baby, actually, as well. And Choice made this suit to be ugly, and Violet's actually skated away through all of this. Violet's going around. He's going to start forcing the point a little bit as they hunt down Choi. They have a chance now on the retake, but they have to throw everything at this. Violet will get the first touch. He has triggered overtime. Tama will be back with him now. They can take over the touch. Vision have got themselves a foothold on point as Skyle walks forward. Cookie swinging the left-hand side, but Qadsiah, they are ready to retake. They've got both DPS ults to throw at this one as well. Ziad on Cookie right now. You can see
Cookie.
Checkmate looking for that team up. Tama's been isolated on point. He can't back jump in time. They isolate that one. The bowler is good from Lubda. That's 2, and that's Qadsiah booking their ticket to Stockholm.
Choice batting, KD. Oh. No surprises. This is probably the worst series of the day in terms of like upset potential. I'd say that even Liquid versus NTMR is a higher chance of an upset for NTMR
100%.
than there was with this one. Ultimately, what can you do? I feel like perhaps the person that has the hardest wicket of everyone might be Cookie. It feels like, you know, that rarely do we see the conversions for Cookie on these overclock turns, and it's like every time he rips the clock, Ziad is just all over him. Like, really has a hard time versus the checkmate Ziad front line, constantly applying so much pressure to him, and he just doesn't have those same like insane moments that you see, you know, maybe Lubda and Quartz being famous for, where they just like rip the clock and go absolutely crazy. Had a nice highlight reel moment here, like, you know, Ajax and Kellex probably.
That was a really good fight,
clock,
that one.
Clock of the series, clock of the series there. But all those like scrappy fights, it just never delivered, right?
Yeah, well, it's the big ult fights as well. I think it's that last point when we're on point B, the one that Qadsiah won, thanks mainly to like Ziad Bomb and that Lubda 2K bowler as well. But the fight before that final one where Lubda hit the bowler, it was double support ult versus double support ult, but Vision also had the overclock. Cookie starts with the overclock. Kitsune Rush comes out immediately from Landon. Skyle mirrors that one, and it just feels in these big layer fights, Vision are maybe just responding too quickly. So what is actually should be a 3 ult versus 2 ult big layer fight situation, where Vision have the bigger onion, they don't actually get value out of that, because they just... I don't know what the metaphor is here. They just eat it all in one, you know? So even though they've got more onion to get through, they're just eating it. They're going through it just as quickly as Qadsiah are with less, so they don't actually get the advantage out of that ult advantage.
Yeah, you're falling for the classic blunder, Xavier. It's not about the size of the onion, but the complexity of its layers, and that's where we're falling short. Emmys, thank you very much for the 5 months. Good morning to you too. Welcome back. Why are we cat eating right now? Turbo Meows. I guess your name is Turbo Meows, so like, it just kind of comes with the territory. Yeah.
Why is this cat meowing?
Is there a size theory? We'll work on it. I mean, I think it was you that told me that you could feel the difference. That maybe that's size theory. You know, the big ones hurt, but that's size theory.
You know what I will say though, in defense of Vision, this was the closest 3-0 they've had against any of these elite teams.
There is no such thing as a close 3-0.
There's degrees of distance still. You can't argue against the concept of distance, and we might still be far away, but we're closer than we once were.
The closest curve stomp.
For example, right, you're probably southeast from me right now. So if I walk 10 paces southeast, I'm closer to you than I was before. And there's still a significant distance, but I'm closer.
Come on, everybody, it's time to play. Qadsiah qualifies for the World Finals. Overwatch World Finals at DreamHack Stockholm, 11/26.
Thank you, 0469 for the 2 months Prime.
Exclamation mark, play UB Aura.
I don't believe in distance because I don't believe in space time. Thanks, Pineapple. I mean, that's the good thing about theories. You can just not believe in them.
Hey, payback. There's Bunnykins. There we go.
One onion is dipped in batter. All this onion talk. I had onion bargies earlier. Maybe the best onion bargies are the best way to enjoy an onion.
I'm
think
eating the onion bargie. Wow.
Unfortunately, distance is a law. Shit. Onion rings it's a 2-horse race between onion rings and bargies, but onion bargies are so good.
That could be me qualifying if I was better, but instead I'm here doing play, says Sile. It's okay, Sile. Play's good. Bless you, Hunter. Boston, bless you. Thanks for the 5 months. Welcome back. Danny as well. Thanks for playing.
Ooh. Is that the Danny? Canadian Dan?
Yeah.
Danny, did you see you made it? You made it into the highlights video.
What did he do?
He popped off on Junkrat, of course.
Was it him shooting into the mega room on first point?
Yeah.
I feel like
He smashed him.
Jewish Peppy. Yeah. Moopy Campbell, thanks for the prime. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. God, keep giving me primes like this. I'm going to have to run an ad.
Whoa.
I'm doing it.
Oh, God. It was a 14.5 map from Checkmate on Saravasa right there. 11.5 Ziad, 11.5 Landon, 10 for Kellex, 7 for Choi, actually. 2 for Skyle. So I feel like, actually, anyone who gambled Choi, he's got 14 points out of this series, which is really reasonable. Is Hunter taking my prizes? No, my prizes are just on this stream.
Lepoco. Who's asking that?
Satil.
Are they asking about like marbles prizes?
Yeah, because I've got so many prizes. I've got a giant wheel of Smash.
Should I do prizes? Like anything but a Team Liquid bundle, seriously. Like
I've still got 4 Team Liquid bundles to give away.
JTD, thanks for the 3 months. Oh, you know what now would be a good time to do? Wait, exclamation mark. Is it YouTube?
All right, I'm going to grab a drink while you're in charge, mate.
Everyone, you see this coaching channel? I'm so close to monetization on this coaching channel. I didn't post
Thank
on it
you,
for fucking
Stainless.
ages, or I've like barely posted on it.
Enjoy.
Can we get some watch hours going on this coaching channel? Because I'm like, in 1 week, I get to the 1 year mark of views on the channel, and I'm like 200 watch hours away from monetization on the channel out of 4,000, you know? So I'm like, I'm very close. Can we boost the coaching channel ever so slightly? Like just fucking queue up a video before you go to bed or something. Like sus the coaching channel. I don't care if you don't buy the coaching or anything like that. I'm this close. I'm this close on watch hours. I'm like, let me have a look on my phone right now. Make more videos. Don't start with me, Snowflake MeritX. Like, don't start with me. All right, let's have a look. Like right now, I have 3,782 valid public watch hours as of October 13. And I think my cutoff date is October 23. So I have 10 days for 220-ish watch hours. Disgusting form from you, Anta. I'm ashamed. Don't watch. He's a millionaire. Don't give him more money. Every cent counts, Daniel. You know that better than anybody. Don't you start talking about shame and disappointment with me, you fucking. You know that I agree with you, FAS_1. Yeah, like whatever you just said, mate, I'm all on board. View bait with a Kevster replay like Spilo. I refuse to make off-brand content. Like genuinely, I'm this close, and like if I get there, I get there. Thanks, Cruz. Meme Master, thanks for the 11 months. Welcome back. Are you still there, Daniel, or have you already pissed off? Did you just come in to shame me for trying to make a buck and then leave again? Like, thanks for the cent, brother. Every cent counts.
The match is about to start.
Sorry I'm late. Let's do this.
I'm on point, dude.
Hey, Razor. Can we brazen bull the Dilducks, please? Out of respect for Razor being here. We need more shameless promotion on this stream. Just give me money. That's shameless promotion. Just give me your money. Who won the race? Tomato garlic milkshake won the race. Race again.
Let's try something new.
Oh, every cent is really counting right now.
Going back line. No, I'm dead. Widow's down.
How you doing, Razor?
Oh, no.
I got pulse bomb.
Back on cart. Come on, back on cart.
Like a pulse bomb! Hungover? That's new for you, dude. Like, that's so uncharacteristic.
Making their OWCS World Finals debut, please welcome to the stage, Team
I'm back.
Hello.
I'm cranking down a sad, and I'm rolling one up.
Mute the cringe, please. I like the cringe. I stuck in 2010. Micro of a beer though, Loki. I mean, oh,